Hi guys, my name is Andy and welcome to today's real story number 2. So if you haven't checked number 1 out, then please do check it in my channel. Hopefully you can find it. If not, I'll put it in the description below. But to explain to you, if you're new to my channel, what real stories is about on my channel is we're looking at real stories in real life. It could be from any war, from the Falklands right back to this English Civilian War, World War One. It could be any nationality, Britain, America, Canada, Russia, etc. And I'm basically hunting the best stories which I can find to entertain you guys, and for also just to inspire you guys like it has inspired me. So in my last episode, I did look at a person called Chuck Yeager. You've probably heard of him. Well, 9 out of 10 chances if you live in America you would have heard of him. But there's more to that story than what you think it is. So if you haven't checked that out yet, just go back to on my channel, as I said, and check that out. Really interesting story. But anyway, today, guys, we are looking at a guy called Paul Randall. Paul Randall was a U.S. fighter pilot in the 94 Air Force 410th Bomber Squadron. His plane which he flew out a A-20G attack bomber, a US aeroplane. He done missions from Britain right over to France, occupied France right up to 1945, and D-Day plans, which I'll explain later on. He's a major part of D-Day, but I'll explain that bit later on. So more information on the A-20G for people who ain't really a plane kind of fan. I'm just going to give you the real basics of this aeroplane. There's 2 engines on it. It's made by Douglas, and basically it's got it says what it says in the tin. Basically, it's an attack bomber. It's made for maneuverability and for all-round performance. Then carrying a heavy payload like a B-17 or B-25 would. It still carried a decent amount of payload. I think max was 3,000 pounds of bombs payload. So it still was a very fierce aeroplane back in them days. So Paul flew different missions, but his main mission was D-Day. He carried out 65 different bombing missions. Back in them days, that was not heard of. And he had awards such as the Flying Distinguished Cross. He went over to D-Day, many tactical plans. As he was in an A-20, he mostly destroyed Tiger tanks and fortresses and such like that. Obviously, for the heavier bombers to come along and pound the bigger targets and the much more heavier targets. But he carried out 65 bombing missions, as I said, which was really unheard of, and he executed them all perfectly without even a scratch on his plane. And when I mean that, I mean not even a scratch on his plane. But he did also run into some trouble on the way back of one mission. He basically had no fuel. He had a fuel leak, not because someone shot his aircraft, but it was just there for some strange reason, so he didn't make it, of course, himself. But obviously this fuel leak was still there. His gauge was flashing red as he was coming into the English Channel, as he was going back over the English Channel from France into Britain. And once he came to Britain, he made an astonishing decision. His decision was to either ditch it over the water, ditch it into the Thames, or to keep in the aircraft and see if he can make it back to the airport. But he wasn't having none of that. He wasn't thinking none of that. He broke the rules and decided to land it on just a random piece of concrete which used to be part of an airfield on the south coast of Britain. So as he came to land, he soon saw that he was running out of airspace, and fortunately for him, he landed, and if it would have been 10 more seconds, his fuel in the air, he would have just fallen out of the sky. But as he landed, and the engines cut off just as he landed, which is really amazing, really lucky guy. And yeah, that really amazed me as well. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you did enjoy this short video. It's only a short one today, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did like it, then please give me a like. Please subscribe if you would like to see more. If you've got any videos, any suggestions you would like to make in the comment section below, then please do. I will get back to you, please. If you have any if you think I've done bad in these episodes, anywhere I need to improve, then please do put them down below. I really want to hear what I can do to improve for you guys, for my listeners. So that's what I all do it for, because you guys watch my videos. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. My name is Andy, and I will see you on the battlefield.